Historically, ERP has been a monolithic on-premise solution, but in the last few years, alternatives to that have emerged. Keean Persaud is the Managing Director of Eval-Source. Keean, thanks for being with us.
Thank you, David.
Tell us about Eval-Source.
Eval-Source is a consulting analyst firm, and we specialize in software evaluation and strategic consulting. We've created a system that helps companies evaluate enterprise software. Now, the system takes a company's business requirements and measures them, rates, and ranks them against a vendor's solution. And ultimately, a percentage of fit is given to which vendor is rated and ranked accordingly in multiple of criteria. It could be for vendor relevancy, total cost of ownership of their solution, feature functionality, and a lot of criteria that companies tend to leave out in their procurement process.
Eval-Source also produces buyer's guides.
Yes, we do produce buyer's guides. That being because we see a lot of what the market has to offer in terms of the vendors and their technology, and we see a lot of the buying patterns of companies, and there's a lot of holes in the way people procure software and buy software. So we think that these buyer's guides are very good content for companies that are planning to purchase software.
Yeah. What kind of content do you cover in the buyer's guides?
Within this buyer's guide, we actually cover market overview, trends, definitions. There's some research in there in terms of cloud adoption from 2008 to 9. You know, what companies' concerns are in terms of their cloud software as a service technology.
Why are companies having a little difficulty making that commitment to moving ERP to the cloud?
Okay, well, traditionally ERP solutions have been on-premise. Over the last several years, we've seen the emergence of cloud and SaaS solutions into the market. And a lot of companies are having a hard time understanding where to start, what their options are. Cloud and software as a service is typically marketed as, we'll host the solution, here's the browser or the interface, and there's the software. Now with enterprise software, it's a little more complicated than that. Companies tend to leave out integration, total cost of ownership, security, and migration.
So what vendors are covered in this buyer's guide?
Within the buyer's guide, we have Microsoft, Epicor, Sage, SysPro, Intact, and NetSuite.
And what kind of feature sets do you look at for the individual vendors?
Within the guide, we've created matrices, and these matrices cover top 5 topics that companies should really look at when looking at cloud solutions for ERP. And that is total cost of ownership, security, feature functionality, integration, and ERP modules.
And we can find the buyer's guides at?
www.eval-source.com.
Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you, Dave.